You're watching BBC World News Today. I'm Zainab Badawi. Now to a case that has made history. An American man who was born female but underwent a sex change has given birth to a baby girl. Thomas Beattie, who is 34 years old, looks like a man, is legally male, but on changing sex, he kept his female reproductive organs. He inseminated himself through a home kit using sperm from an anonymous donor. Reports suggest the birth was natural and not by caesarean section. Mr. Beattie attracted worldwide attention after appearing on television to discuss his pregnancy. He is legally married to a woman, but she was unable to conceive. Well, with me to discuss the implications of this case is Donna Dawson. She's a psychologist specialising in personality and behaviour. Donna Dawson, do you have a problem with this case? Should we have a problem with it?
Very much, because he's not, or she's not fooling anybody. A female transsexual is primarily someone who has lesbian tendencies, who doesn't like the homosexual label, therefore has gender reassignment surgery in order to feel a man, and therefore can have the heterosexual label. So this is not a man. I mean,
because she didn't go the whole way, because she had her breasts removed and her chest flattened, but chose to keep her reproductive organs in case she wanted to have a child.
If you have working female reproductive organs, you are a woman. I don't care if you have your breasts removed, if you have a penis fashioned out of clitoral skin, you take testosterone injections. In fact, she has fooled a lot of people. Tracy Langondino, which is what her birth name was, just stopped taking the testosterone injections so that her own system would work. She would ovulate. Well, in her case, she had to have artificial insemination. But let's look at the whole process by which she did this. She was able to buy an anonymous vial of semen from a donor bank. How could that be? How could that be allowed? The law that recognized her as being a man needs to be looked at again, because she's patently not a man.
But she's not done anything illegal. I mean, nobody's arresting her, or he, because that's
well,
what...
I think the trouble is with all these scientific advancements, Zainab, is that scientific advancements often leapfrog ahead of morality and social ethics. We as a society have to decide whether we want this kind of fluidity, whether we want this person
masquerading. But it wouldn't be an issue
unless
she had this baby girl.
Perhaps
it wouldn't
not.
be an issue, would it? So, okay, so the issue is this baby girl.
Yes, that's right.
And will this girl not be loved by two caring parents, even if her father, in inverted commas, was the person who gave birth to her?
Let us hope so. That is the bottom line. But what unfortunately is happening, this is a very selfish, cynical person who has seen a niche in the market, a man, the myth of the man giving birth, and has gone running to fill it. Oprah Winfrey he's been on, he's writing a book about it. Basically, he thinks he has a biological right to have a child. No, he doesn't, because the child has a right to one of each parent. And what's going to be the betrayal and the frustration and the anger for this child, and ultimately will, I think, help to make her neurotic, is that she's pretending to be a man. If it was two women, one of whom was slightly butch, bringing up a child in a loving home, and she had access to male role models, fine. But he is pretending to be a man. This is going to add to confusion.
Well, I mean, he's not, though, obviously, now, is it? Because we all know he's pregnant and only women...
He has said he's going to be the father to this child.
He has said that.
And that his wife will be the mother.
But is there perhaps another message in this case, which is that here is Thomas Beattie saying, I may look like a man, be legally a male, but I wanted to have a child, and so the boundaries between male and female psyche are perhaps actually more blurred than we might think.
Well, that sounds an ideal explanation. In this very specific example, I see a selfish, cynical individual out to make money. I feel sorry for that child.
We don't know if that's the case,
No,
though,
I
Donna
believe
Dawson.
that to be the case, and I think her own family, the wife's own family, doesn't even know he's transsexual. They have no support from family and friends. Unfortunately, a not good environment to bring a child up into. I just hope this child will turn out okay, but I don't think any thanks to Thomas Beattie, aka Tracy Langondino.
We said morally acceptable, unacceptable. Quite clear, Donna Dawson, what you think about this.